I got my MMR vaccine the other day. I just got it again. Why not? I try to vaccinate myself as much as possible. Okay, Jimmy, I got to ask you this because I know you're a busy man. We'll get to it quick. I'm going viral. Brett Bayar, however you say his name at Fox News, they played a clip because I had Vivek on, and he said that he didn't believe the 9/11 Commission report. So now everywhere is calling him a 9/11 truther. So let's play that clip. I want to get Jimmy's reaction. That's what we need. We need a partner. Okay, rapid fire question. Was the moon landing real or fake, Vivek?
Was the what, moon landing?
Real or fake?
I have no evidence to suggest it was fake, so I'm gonna assume it was real.
Okay, 9/11, inside job or exactly how the government tells us?
I don't believe the government has told us the truth. Again, I'm driven by evidence and data. What I've seen in the last several years is we have to be skeptical of what the government does tell us. I haven't seen evidence to the contrary, but do I believe everything the government told us about it? Absolutely not.
Last two questions.
The 9/11 Commission? Absolutely not.
Yeah, 9/11 Commission lied. Last two questions. So, Jimmy, that was a pretty, I think middle of the road, fair answer, just calling out the 9/11 Commission report. So before I play the Fox News clip, what did you think about that?
Boy, that sounds crazy. Who would think that the government lies, especially about important things? That guy's nuts. I always thought aliens did 9/11. Isn't that what the government said? Isn't that what they're saying now? What is the government saying now? I'm pretty sure aliens did it. And if you disagree with that, you're a white supremacist, I'm pretty sure. Just like if you thought that the coronavirus came from a lab in Wuhan. That's racist, right? Isn't that what this is? This is all about white supremacy, I'm pretty sure.
Please stop Asian hate. Do never bring up the Wuhan lab ever again, Jimmy. We have to stop all Asian hate. So, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm with you. That's racist.
Thank you. We love it. Even though random Asian people get beat up on the street all the time, we need to stop that whatever we can. We love the Chinese. We love Xi Jinping, whatever his name is. We love the Chinese Communist Party. Thank you so much for all your electronics. But now, because of that pretty, I think, normal answer, the 9/11 Commission report, 28 pages redacted. There's a lot of missing information when it comes to the structural integrity of Building 7.
And you know what I love about the 9/11 Commission is that George Bush wouldn't testify to the 9/11 Commission unless he did it in secret, and Dick Cheney had to be next to him. I don't think there's anything to see there.
No, and they had to do it in private. Okay, so now let's play this clip of Brett Bayar getting mad at Vivek.
I want to ask you about something you said in an interview over the past day or so. Take a listen.
I don't believe the government has told us the truth. Again, I'm driven by evidence and data. What I've seen in the last several years is we have to be skeptical of what the government does tell us. I haven't seen evidence to the contrary, but do I believe everything the government told us about it? Absolutely not.
To be fair, you were asked if 9/11 was an inside job, and you tweeted out, do I believe our government has been completely forthright about 9/11? No, Al-Qaeda clearly planned and executed the attacks, but we have never fully addressed who knew what in the Saudi government about it. We can handle the truth. Do you believe 9/11 was an inside job?
I don't,
okay.
but I do believe
you don't know
the
about
government
the Saudis' role.
Exactly right.
And
I don't think we've ever gotten straight answers about that.
As Republicans are criticizing the Biden administration for their policy towards Saudi Arabia, and you're going to talk about foreign policy, do you think it's the right thing to go down this kind of asking questions about this on a foreign policy perspective, diplomacy-wise, in this venue?
So, Brett, I come at it from the perspective of demanding truth from the government overall. I think that is a top issue right now. The truth about how our money is actually being spent in Ukraine. The truth about the Shooter's Manifesto in Nashville, where I was earlier today. A government that pledged to release that manifesto, but which has not. The truth about the COVID-19 lab origin. So for me, this is the first time I'd actually talked about the 9/11 issue.
And you were asked about it, to be fair.
I was asked about it directly. But this is part of the broader spirit of this campaign is we live in a moment where the government tells us we can't handle the truth. Actually, I believe we, the people in this country, we can handle the truth. And we live in a moment where we demand the truth. That's why we fought an American Revolution, to say that we, the people, determine how our government governs, and they're accountable to us, not the other way around. And that rejects the old world vision that it is a small group of elites that decide behind the palace halls what's right for everybody else at large. So that's actually a fundamental theme for this campaign, Brett.
Jimmy, why does that go viral, me asking a politician if 9/11 was exactly how the government told us?
Because we live in we're a country of adult children of alcoholics. And they don't get mad at the people that are lying to you. They get mad at the people who are pointing out that someone's lying to you. And that's exactly what that is. And we live in a cancel culture, and they're always trying to get, it's always about, it's like we live in a giant cult, right? Well, definitely we do. And that's what that is. That's trying to. So if you go out of the orthodoxy, you're out of the cult, and now we don't have to listen to him anymore, and we don't have to talk about him because he dared to question the things you're not supposed to question. Hey, you're supposed to question everything. That whole, just like you're not supposed to trust science, you don't trust the government. You question science. That's how science works. You question the government. Democracy is not run on trust. The reason why you have transparency and democracy is because it's run on mistrust. You don't trust anyone. And that's why you're supposed to have transparency. And that's why you're not supposed to have a secret testimony from the president. So that's what this is about. So that's how democracy works. It doesn't work on trust. It works on suspicion and mistrust. And that's why you're supposed to have transparency in government. And that's why they're trying to do that. Any way they can cancel anybody who's got a critique of the establishment, that's what that is. That's character assassination. That's cult-like thinking. And that's what I've been living through for, I don't know, the last at least 5, 6, 7, probably ever since Trump got elected. It's been cult thinking. And that's when I got out of the Democratic Party for sure, because that is one giant cult. And COVID proved that you're not allowed to ask questions of your authority. And who you're not allowed to question is who rules over you. And we are ruled by big pharma corporate money.
I couldn't have said that any better.
Applause,
You nailed
break.
it. We're applauding you. Applause.
I've got a boner right now.
Shut up, Jimmy. Do not get sexual with Jimmy Dore. Sorry.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself.